Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Team Gullit YouTube channel. My name is Renson and today we're going to be talking about chemistry and how does it actually work. It's taken some time for me to figure out even, but I'm going to show you how to perfectly get your squad in good chemistry, because chemistry is important to some extent. So before that, subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this one, and let's jump straight into it. So I'm going to start off with building a new squad. Right, I've got one player here, Mbappe. He's going to be the main player that we want to build our squad around. So let's say we're working on a new team. Let's answer one question first. What chemistry should I really have on my players? Well, there's no definitive answer to that, but I strongly recommend to have the core of your formation, so your central midfielders, your striker, your central defenders, to all be on free chemistry. If you have one or two wingers, or maybe one fullback, or even two fullbacks that are less common going to be in possession, doing defensive work manually at least, on two or one chemistry even, it's not that much of an issue. So Kylian Mbappe, we want him on free chemistry, and ideally, this is like a minimum for most pro players as well. You want to be looking at 26 to 27 chemistry, and that is the bare minimum. Everything above it will take that. So let's start off with Kylian Mbappe here, right? So the way that the chemistry system is set up nowadays is that we have three different categories. We have the nationality, we have the league, and we have the club. Those can all reward points, and there is a different system for each category in terms of points that you can accumulate. I think it's 3 points right now if we're looking into the screen for the league. Yes, 2 for the nations, 2 for the club, and to unlock the next point, I believe it stays the same. It remains the same, but we'll get to that into the further stages. So right now what we need to get Mbappe in full chemistry is a lot of points. That means a lot of French players, a lot of Ligue 1 players, a lot of Paris Saint-Germain players. You might think there's way different teams possible to get Mbappe in full chemistry instead of just a Ligue 1 and French-based team. So how are you going to be doing that? Mbappe right now, let's start off by linking up with somebody that I would personally love to have, but I don't. But let's say we're going to have a hero available to us. In this case, it's going to be Ginola. Ginola's French, so that works. We just unlocked our first point, and like you can see in that left-hand side of our screen here, and what that really did for us is giving Mbappe from 0 chemistry to 2. He now has 2 chemistry points, and the way that heroes are set up this year is that they will always have full chemistry instantly. But they give something extra to the rest of the squad, in which case now we have a visual glitch, but if you rewind it, you saw that the league requires 3 chemistry points, so you could argue 3 players from the Ligue 1 to get that extra chemistry point added to Mbappe. Now, Ginola brings his own full chemistry into the team, but he also gives an extra point, so he's valued at 2 points for the Ligue 1, because he represents the Ligue 1. You can see literally on his card, he represents the Ligue 1. Yaya Toure has the Premier League. He will give 2 chemistry points for your players when you put him into your squad. And obviously he's French as well, so that's why he got that extra chemistry point towards the French nationality. We now have 2 players from France, and we actually have 3 chemistry points because Ginola adding 2 straight away to the league, giving Mbappe 2 chemistry points. Right now, what we would be looking for is somebody from Paris Saint-Germain, or again, try to get a player in from Ligue 1, an additional hero, or a French player, or 3 of them. You know how it goes. So let's say we add Henry right now. Henry is an icon. An icon grants an extra point towards any league. So right now it's a visual glitch again. So French, the 3 required chemistry points should actually be the league and vice versa. Henry is a French player, so he's gonna give 1 point to the league. Right now that's being represented, but it's going to be the nation. So we have 1 out of 2 there. Henry actually gives 2 points towards the league for any league. It doesn't matter. In this case, it's Ligue 1, but it could have been the Premier League. It could have been everything. We'll see that in a couple seconds when I add a player from a different league. So that's the benefit of a striker. But Mbappe right now is still on 2 chemistry points himself. Like I said, let's add a player from La Liga here, Alexia Putellas. Alexia instantly is going to be on that 2 chemistry points away, well, 1 chemistry point actually away from the Liga F chemistry point that she can get. You can see there, she has 2 out of 3 already. That's the benefit of having an icon in your team. And that's how you can slowly start building your team. By getting 1 icon, you need less players from the league, you need less players from potentially a nation, and with a hero, it can easily give you chemistry points on multiple nationalities from a league, for example, to get them their individual chemistry points. So what you can also still do, right now Mbappe is still lacking 1 chemistry point. We could add Ousmane Dembele, we can add whoever, but we can also add Gayoro. Gayoro plays for the French, but then the women's team, and boom, look, just like that, she gets free chemistry straight away because she's also representing a league, which in this case she gets boosted by Henry. She is representing the French nationality. Well, we're getting now, because we have 4 Frenchies actually, we're getting 2 chemistry points out of that. And she is representing the Paris Saint-Germain side as well. Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, even Real Madrid potentially, Chelsea, the players that you might use from those clubs combined from the women's team and the men's team. If you add 1 player, you will have 1 chemistry point. If you add 2 players, you will have 2 chemistry points, done like that. It doesn't matter if it's the women's side or the men's side, as long as it's the same club. And that works with Paris Saint-Germain, Barca, and Real Madrid, for example. So I hope you guys now kind of get an understanding of how you should be building your chemistry and how you are getting those free individual chemistry points. To finish it all off, this is, for example, how my team looks right now. I have 29 chemistry. I'm currently trying to do this Alaba evolution still. But there's a hero, there's icons. They make my life much easier. I'm not the most creative one, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know you guys will be very much more creative than I am.